Hello, hello, beautiful souls. How are you doing? I hope all's well with you. Beautiful souls, a lot of people say that you are mean because you have boundaries, because you stand on your boundaries, meaning that if someone crosses you in ways that you don't like, you don't appreciate, that does not make you feel comfortable nor safe, you will speak up for yourself. People will equate this type of behavior to you being mean, nasty, vengeful, bitter, resentful. I mean, they'll say every name in the book besides the fact that you have self respect. Okay. That's really what it boils down to. You carry yourself with high self respect, and you're not going to let people who want to be in your life, mind you, people who want to stay in your life, have a spot in your life, be in your life, you're not going to let people talk to you or treat you any sort of way. And because of this, again, you will be called names. One of the number one things that I hear people tell me is that you're mean. That is the most craziest thing ever. I am so freaking kind. It's not even funny. I won't say nice because I used to say, "Oh, I'm so nice." And you know what? Sometimes when you're just being nice, you're not really being real. So I stopped saying that. I am kind and I am real. And when you're kind and you're real, and again, you love yourself, you have a lot of self respect for yourself, in a world and society where a lot of people do not, you're going to be labeled the bad guy. Chosen one, be comfortable with being the bad guy. Let them label you the bad guy. Give me a little name tag, put it right here. Make sure it's capital letters. Make sure it has some sparkles going on in there. Make sure it has like a little glow in the dark feature. I want to make sure at night I can still wear it. Because, like, I'm not going to let your um, lack of self love, lack of self respect, your lack of boundaries make me feel bad. Remember what I said in the earlier video today about projection. People will project their shadow onto you because they have not done their own healing. See, children, we are constantly on a healing journey. You don't just heal once and go about your business. You are healing throughout your life, especially as a chosen one, because you probably had a tumultuous childhood. You probably had a really rough childhood upbringing where your emotions weren't really validated. Your emotions were probably very much invalidated. You probably were told that you are too sensitive. You take things too personal, grow tough skin, um, all sorts of just tactics of, hey, you're doing too much. Hey, you shouldn't be like that. Hey, you're causing your own pain. How is it that I'm causing my own pain or I'm doing too much or I'm taking it too personal when it's actually happening to me? This offense, this thing that you're doing, that 10 times out of 10, you would not want to be done to yourself, that same thing, you're telling me that I'm reacting in ways that are not like an adult. And it's just like, how does that even make sense? How does that even make sense? How is it that you wouldn't want to be treated in this way? And maybe you wouldn't react in a emotional way, but you still wouldn't like it. But yet the fact that I don't appreciate it either, and I'm choosing to speak up for myself, makes me mean, disrespectful, difficult, whatever they want to throw at you. Chosen, to heck with them, okay? And you know what I really want to say. To heck with them, because you are not here for anyone's approval. And that is going to be the message I'm going to tell you in almost every video. We are not here for man's approval. We're never going to get it anyway. People are always going to try to find a way to argue against your point, misunderstand you, make you out to be the problem, right? But the funny thing is, with these same people, when you remove yourself, then what? You removed yourself. You're gone. You're not going to talk to them. You're not going to be around them. And yet they're still experiencing the same issues within themselves or other people. And that's when they will realize that they are the problem. And see, by the time they realize that, you as a chosen one, you've already moved forward and you don't want them in your life. I think one of the most disrespectful and difficult things to deal with as a chosen one is people misunderstanding us on purpose, not taking accountability, trying to blame us for things that we should not tolerate, but want us to be tolerable. Like our cutoff game is insane. I have not met you guys, but I know for a fact that if someone rubs you the wrong way, if they do things that go against your boundary, you have no problem at all removing them out of your life. Like with the quickness, like with a snap of a finger, like you're out of there. And good for you, baby. Good for you. Because you should never, ever, ever tolerate or deal with something that you don't want to. Not for love, because that's not love. That's manipulation. Okay? That's also pain. That's also hurtful. Why would you sit there and deal with something and say, "Oh, that's love"? Love should not make you feel in pain or regret, shame, disappointment. That's not love. That's actually the complete opposite. And people want to breadcrumb us. People want to give us whatever they want to give us and dress it up and make it a shake when it's actually okay? When it's actually no. Always choose you, chosen one. Always choose yourself first. Always be prepared and being okay with being a loner because that's the power people will try to hold over you. An attachment. That's why I do want to do series on being detached, the importance of being a detached, chosen loner. Because the more you care sometimes, the more you're in trouble. Yeah. Having an attachment to a person will make them think that they can talk to you, treat you, act certain ways, and you're just supposed to deal because you don't want to lose them. Baby, after all the stuff that we have survived, we don't want to lose ourselves. You could be like another Smith in the Matrix, okay? There's multiple ones of you. There's only one like the chosen one, hence the name. But like I said, they will try to swap roles, as they say, destiny swapping. They will try to swap roles and make you think they're the chosen one. And you're the one blessed or lucky to be in their presence. Absolutely not. At any given time, be prepared to walk away with your head held high. Because one beautiful thing that I know about God is that whatever He allows you to lose, He will replace with even greater. Mind you, not that you're taking something for granted, not that He gave you a gift and then you treated it like an option. No, God is not going to bless that. You're going to be taught some lessons behind that one. But again, in the sense of, you know what? That man wasn't appreciating you, that girl wasn't appreciating you, that job wasn't appreciating you, that friend wasn't appreciating you, that family member wasn't appreciating you. God is going to, once you allow that door to shut, God is going to bring in something better beyond your wildest dreams. And I'm telling you this not just to be like some fake like inspo person or something, you know. I'm telling you all this from experience. I do love being an inspiration. I'm not some fake inspo. I'm real inspiration because I'm telling you real life situations that I've gone through. And I've even witnessed what God has done in other people's lives who trust and believe in Him. Okay. And so it's honestly a shame. I've literally had to distance myself from people and even completely cut off people, lose people who would not just respect my feelings. Like, can you believe that? How can you tell someone that you care about them, that you love them, that you appreciate them, that you value them? And see, there we go again, that word. That's how you know the difference. How can you tell someone these things and yet you don't even value their feelings and their opinion? You don't make them feel good after they have expressed themselves to you. maybe not every chosen one will relate to this, but let me know in the comment section. Chosen one, I find it very difficult to be vulnerable with people sometimes. I'm extremely vulnerable with you all because it's like you guys don't really like see me every single day, like on my day-to-day life, to be able to like come around me and judge me. But most people, like again, coworkers or certain family members and stuff, I'm not sitting down talking to them, telling them how I feel and how I've been hurt and I'm feeling this. I don't do that. One of the number one reasons is that I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe or comfortable doing this. So therefore I keep it very surface level, you know. But that's I'm glad that while I was talking, the thought of being valued came up because honestly, unless someone truly values your heart, your mind, your body, your spirit, they don't deserve you. And I'm going to say it just like that. If someone does not value your mind, your body, your spirit, your time, they don't deserve you. Not even in 1%. Because you would rather always be valued than to be liked. And I did a separate video on how the chosen one is normally always liked, but rarely ever valued until we're completely gone. You never miss a good thing until it's gone. That is the definition of every single chosen one to most people's lives. They don't like that we have the boundaries. They don't like that we stand on business. They don't like that, again, we don't need them. We really love and enjoy being by ourselves. Like, baby, you have a silent strength on the inside that radiates so loud on the outside. People can pretty much just look at you and tell you are extremely strong and you don't need them. But they want to come into your life already feeling this on your aura. And even once you tell them to confirm it, right? But then they want to come in and think that they are bigger than the program. And one of my family on here, you guys were laughing when I said that. You were like, you're bigger than the program. Yes, we are the program, but people will come into our lives while we're already doing great without them. Great before we met them, we'll do even better without them, right? They think they're going to come in and be bigger than us. I know, where's the big brother trend? Where we do that at, huh? I love Big Brother Trend, y'all. That's the homie. But yeah, definitely like where they do that at because it just don't make any sense to me. But that's when you just gotta be like, you know what? Peace. Peace out. Nothing speaks louder than saying goodbye. And I think I'm just gonna dedicate a whole video to that alone. Nothing speaks louder than goodbye. I've had to say so many goodbyes over the years. And I used to like I feel like some chosen ones, we definitely can struggle with abandonment issues because, again, our whole life people have been revolving doors and it's actually insane. You're not supposed to live your life where everything is just always leaving. But you know what? It really creates an inner like beast in a good way. An inner beast that's like, I am self-sufficient. I don't need anyone but God. If you come into my life, you are a bonus, you are a plus, you are adding to my happiness and you have no right to subtract from it because you didn't put nothing towards it. This is my own happiness that I created. This is my own sense of peace that I have created for myself. And I will not allow you to come in and deplete that. Absolutely not. Or there will be consequences to pay. And more than likely, it's just you leaving. We're not going to be doing the back and forth. I used to do the back and forth all the time. Such a waste of time, waste of energy, stresses you out, probably makes you ugly or age fast or something. I don't know. But like, I want to look youthful. Like, I want to, I know we age and aging is graceful, but like, I want to still remain youthful looking as I can. And I know most of that deals around how you carry yourself in your mental department. We've already been through enough. We should just be here to shine, love, and continue to just learn along the way because this is a journey for us. But we're not going to make it like it's some prison sentence and deal with BS and crap that we don't have to. So, like I always tell y'all, cheers, toast to being called mean or selfish or bitter or whatever, just because you're not going to tolerate disgusting behavior. And mind you, the same things they wouldn't want to be done to them. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, beautiful souls. All right. I love you all so, so much. Keep your head up. Let people talk. Let people do whatever. But remember, at the end of the day, you have the power. You can't control people, but you can definitely control who stays in your life. And I believe that is one of the most powerful things ever. Okay? All right. I'll be right back here with you on tomorrow. God bless you. Have a beautiful and wonderful and safe weekend. I love you all so much. But remember, God loves your beautiful soul so much more.